All right, guys, so this is our slide talking about our final project. We are not concentrating on this portion of the first part today. We are only concentrating on what is in yellow. Again, we are not paying attention to this part today. This is a no-go, okay? But what we are going to pay attention to is this first part here, where you're going to write about how you feel about the interactions between the Native Americans and the independent settlers. So you are going to use this organizer to help you, the Oreo, okay? Everybody is going to use the same topic sentence. Your topic sentence is going to be the following. Well, we know we want to talk about the interactions of the Native Americans and the settlers. So I want everybody's first sentence to say the following. The Native Americans and the new settlers had many different types of interactions, period. So again, everybody is going to have this same sentence as their first sentence, okay? All right, then we're going to get to the next part where we're going to start to put in our opinion. Now, this is where you have to decide, did the Native Americans and the settlers have positive interactions or did they have negative interactions? It's up to you. If you want to say that they had many positive interactions, your next sentence would say, in my opinion, the interactions between the Native Americans and the settlers were positive, okay? So let's take a look at what that would look like. So what I put in for my first part again here about the interactions between the Native Americans and the settlers is as followed. I stated my opinion was that they had many positive interactions. My first reason was the settlers introduced the horse to the Native Americans. Now it says example. Why would that be a positive interaction? I'm sure a lot of you know that it would be a positive interaction because with the introduction of the horse, the indigenous people were able to hunt better. Now, I also want you to notice I didn't call them Native Americans again. I chose indigenous people, because we know that they mean the same thing. So they were able to hunt better. So now you can see I have my opinion. Okay. Sorry. I have my opinion written here. And I also have my first reason and my example. Now, if I chose to put in another example, such as the settlers introduced new diseases to the Native Americans, for example, smallpox, and many Native Americans died, would that make sense in my organizer? Probably not, because that's not a positive interaction. So think about that when you're filling out this organizer. If you're doing positive interaction, then every single one of your reasons have to be positive. Okay? That is a big thing to remember. The last thing that I want you guys to notice is at the bottom here, it says your opinion again. So you can repeat what you wrote in that top box again, saying something like, now can you see why I believe the interaction between the Native Americans and the settlers were positive? And I'm going to close it with that question because it's a question. Now, can you see it? Do you see it? I see it. I'm going to make that a capital A because it is a proper noun. All right, my friends, you're going to take the time and go to the next slide now, and you